for their first possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll begin with a zone read, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. Now give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down
at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Up the middle they go. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground. He's inside the 40, a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, here's a handoff. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
First down.
Now, faking the give. He'll step up and run. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Home team's offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First down.
They'll stay on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Louisville first down.
To the air now on first and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll give up the middle. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down.
It's a gain of
14 yards on that pass play there. That's enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third
6
down.
yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
And it's 3rd down.
He's up to the 20. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Brooklyn first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got room past the 35. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Number 8.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Brooklyn.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. There's a handoff out of the gun, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Trying to start on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up second down.
Low, out of the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he will score! Touchdown, Brooklyn! Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, lock the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
The offense will line up for a
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3.
home team 24.
Scott Banks, no rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. We'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this out to his running back. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a gain of 2. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
And it's third down.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
For a Louisville first down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors are going to take possession.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans and his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a keeper on his own read. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
15. And a Brooklyn first down.
Here's a designed run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down.
And a Brooklyn first down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The tackle made at the
Good
24-yard
run
line.
after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 20, here's second down and 6. He'll drop to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. The gun, here's a run up the gut. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. His kick is good. And the visitors tack on one more to their lead.
41. Our home team, 24.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one taken at the 10. Crazy. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
46-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Open man, right side. He's got 10 yards. The gain on the pitch and catch. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Louisville. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel. battle here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Visitors 41, our home team 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Brooklyn.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 41, here's second and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's third
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
19 yards. And the Brooklyn first down.
Complete, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Second down and 3. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Austin Seibert
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. He'll bring up second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The crowd into it, supporting their offense. Down by 16. 2:14 to go. Their undefeated season about to go by the wayside, barring a late miracle as they come up 1st and 10.
To number 17.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40-yard
So
line.
2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
And a rumble. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. The throw out wide. It's caught. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. Will come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30
to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun. He'll throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done.
That is hot. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. Interesting move here. No kicker. They're still going to go for 2. This time it's from the 12-yard line. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is...
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, it's a win for our visitors. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference